Hello there and welcome back to another Thunders Productions video. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And what's up guys, and welcome back to another update type video on the BIB world. So again, this will probably be labeled under the BIB series, along with the shipping docks and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you've seen them first. This one is going to be on the airfield. Again, these are just update videos, let you guys know what I've been working on. So you can see I've been really busy trying to get everything on the 10K map and get everything situated so that I've got plenty of room to start building things like I wanted to. Ran out of room on the original BIB world map. I just couldn't build anymore. So that's why the 10K map was made, and now that I'm getting everything on here, I've got a couple of different versions of the map for myself just to make myself a lot more room around the airfield. So I've had to redo the airfield probably about 4 or 5 times because it's massive. I am building 1/1 scale of Andersen Air Force Base, loosely off Andersen Air Force Base. The runways are set up pretty much the same, and that's going to be about it. Maybe some of the buildings. I just don't have the room on this map to do an actual 1/1 scale full replica of Andersen Air Force Base. But the biggest thing I wanted to do is I definitely want to get in the runways, actual length, especially for the bigger airplanes. So the runways are about 4,000 meters long, and yes, they're 4,000 blocks long in this world. You can see probably over here, I've got it laid out when I was doing my MC edit. Just on the inside from where this block is down to the other side is 3,000 blocks. And again, that's not to the end of the runway. That's not counting, again, what you see down there where it stops and where this one stops on that side. And then way down the other end, which we'll go down to here in just a minute, where all the C5s are. But a lot of this you have probably already caught little bits and pieces of when I was doing my tutorials, because this is where I do my tutorials now for any of my airplanes. So like the F-14 and the F-18, the A-6 and the F-4, all those tutorials I did right here. So that's pretty cool. So now when I do my airplane tutorials, I've got some really nice background to do the tutorial, and you can actually see how they fit on an airfield. So again, that's something that I've always wanted, and now I've got. So anyways, I've got, there's my F-18s, and those are just my regular ones. Those aren't my Super Hornets. I'll get those in here in a little while. I don't remember what's in here. These are my F-22s. Can't remember. Yeah, these are my F-22s inside the hangar bay here. And then I've got my F-14s over here. And again, this is where I started the F-14 tutorial. Pretty fucking cool. And then the A-10s. And then what is in here? I can't remember. There's a bunch of them though. Harriers. All right. This is the Harrier one here, and of course it's dark with shaders, of course. But anyways, that's what I have done so far on this end of the airport, and of course it's going to rain again. It's done that in every one of these update videos. When I was down at the shipyards, I did it. Did it when I was on Perdido Spar when I did that video, and I'm doing all these back to back. So it's just crazy as hell that it's rained on each one of those in the same world. But anyways, that is the western part, or the western side of the airfield. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put in some more hangar bays and a lot more of the main platforms that you see, or the maintenance parking areas, I guess, that you see down here with the C5 and C-17. There's going to be a lot more of those, especially right here in the middle. On each side, because Andersen Air Force Base, that's what's down the middle, not the hangar bays. But like I said, I don't have a lot of room on the outside, because I still want to put my admin buildings and a lot of parking lots and stuff on the outside. So I have to put some of it on the inside. But anyways, that is the western side. Let's go down to the other side. All right, so I finally made it down to the eastern side of the airfield. And this is what you can see so far, with everything pretty much rendered out as far as it'll go right now. But anyways, there's a big opening back here behind me, and that's where the main gate coming into the airfield is going to be. It's pretty much the only access to this airfield on the map. And like I said, and I did that for a reason, just because I wanted the airfield to be a lot more secure. for like secret airplanes and shit like that, future builds, ideas that I have for future builds. So anyways, they're the main entrance. We'll start a series probably as soon as I get some of this other stuff out of the way, where I actually start going in. We're going to do like a let's build, I think, and I'll go in and we'll start building the main entryway into the airfield. So each little area eventually is what I want to do is like a let's play or let's build for each area. So there'll just be a let's build an airfield, and that will be everything that has to do with up here. Let's build a naval base, and that will be down there. And then the city, let's build a city, and the city will be in between the airfield and the naval base on the map. And I'm sure it'll be up in the corner where you can see it right now. Basically where I'm going to put things, and I'll have a little arrow bouncing around as I'm speaking. That's what I want to do. So it should be there up there. Anyways, the C5 hangars, holy shit, they're gigantic. They took up a lot of space. I really didn't realize how much space these things took up in the old world, and now I'm really, really glad that I got out of that world, aside from that everything is really, really corrupted now, and I'm getting holes and all kinds of biome changes all over that map. This took up just a ginormous amount of space. I think it's 300 blocks in between each runway. So from the inside of this runway over here to the inside of the northern runway over here is right at 300 blocks, I believe. So you can see the hangar, just 2 sets of hangar bays, and I had more than that in the old world. I was starting to do, I think, 3 rows of the C5 hangar bays. So yeah, they take up a shit ton of room. So I had no place to put them. After I've got the airfield in, there was absolutely no place to put them. I had to shoehorn them in right here at the end of the runway, because that's all I had left. So anyways, I'm going to fly down here real quick. I want to show you I've got the future 747B, I believe it is. Anyways, it's going to be Air Force One. I'm going to go look at that here in just a minute. Yes, I have Air Force One done. Those that follow me on Facebook have already seen it. But anyways, this is where that's at right now. I put it down here just for a scaling reference, just to see how big it was compared to a C5, and that way I could show you guys, because most of my builds are pretty close to scale. They're a little over scale, just so I can get some better detail in them. But if I scaled up one, then everything gets scaled up accordingly, as close as I can. So this is about what the 747 looks like next to the C5. So yeah, pretty damn cool. Again, right here, this is the end. This is the end of the damn runway. I've got just enough room to bring a road up over on this side, and of course, yes, it's going to load out. But there's a tree line right here all the way around, and then there's an ocean off to the right-hand side, or basically where I'm facing right now, and you can see the tree line coming in right now. So I had to push all this back, I think 2 or 3 times to make enough room down here, because I want a road to come along the end, and then over here to some more admin buildings, and of course a lot of parking lots. Going to need a lot more parking lots. So I just kept pushing everything further and further back. But I think it so far is turning out really, really good, and I'm really, really happy with it. Just all this extra space, I feel like I can go anywhere now, and I can build all kinds of things that I had planned on building in the old world, but I knew there was no way in hell it would ever fit on the old map. So I've taken, pretty much since January I've been working on this. Probably actually more like December is when I started moving everything on the map. I would test it out, see how it fit. If it didn't fit, I'd have to render out a new map, and then of course move everything around. So this is, I think, probably the 3rd or 4th version of this particular map. So here is Air Force One with its ginormous shadow underneath. So yeah, shaders does some pretty wild shit. But there it is. There's Air Force One. This was a huge request by a lot of people, and I finally got it done, and this one should be coming up very, very shortly. And yeah, it's fucking awesome. It turned out great. And it's going to rain one more time. And I have no idea why it's raining so much. It's not a jungle biome, so it should not be raining this damn much. But anyways, there's the C17, so I put a C17 down here too. Again, just so you can kind of see size differences, the size reference between the two. And a lot of the runways, again, I pulled from the old world and then extended and added on. You'll probably see a lot more of these in the future, and as I put in different parking areas. I'm going to have to use a lot of these for guidelines and stuff like that. But took a lot of work to figure out how to lay all this stuff out and get everything to fit the way that I want it to. But anyways, guys, that is the military airfield. Hope you guys really like it. I'm really, really happy about it and excited for what is to come of this airfield. Got a lot of room here and a lot of good ideas that I really want to put down here as each series progresses. So I hope you guys stick around for a long time and get some really good ideas from what I've got so far. But anyways, enough babbling. Just want to bring everybody up to speed on what's been going on, each different section of the map. So like I said, there should be pretty much a couple other videos to watch that have to do with different areas of this map. The naval base, of course, the shipping docks that we went over there about a month or two ago. The city, we've kind of walked through that a little bit with some of the new buildings, and then of course the Perdido Spar, which is way over there in the far ocean, way over there. So lots of really awesome areas on the map that I've got laid out now, and should have a lot of cool different things coming in the future throughout the summer and into the fall. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on in my mind. I'm just trying to get everything laid out and prepared for it with what time that I have. So again, I really appreciate your guys' patience, and like always, appreciate you watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.